Here we go. Ooh. See, you gotta understand, me and coffee have a very sensual relationship. Sometimes we like to make out, and then sometimes we get a little freaky.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Thugged Out Thursdays, your TLG weekly commentary. As you guys know, Gears of War Ultimate Edition just hit store shelves, so that's what we are going to discuss, analyze, and break down today. Is it good? Well, we are going to find out. But before we get into that, guys, quick shout out to our Thug of the Week. His gamer tag is Big Daddy D 1981. Now, first of all, I love your gamer tag. But secondly, I love this dude's submission because he talked about the importance of raising his children in a nurturing, loving, and safe environment, and he also discussed how much he really tries to spend a lot of time with them. And that's something that a lot of us can take for granted, especially in today's world where, you know, a lot of us are being raised in single-parent households like myself, or maybe if you do have both parents, a lot of times they're being forced to both take on full-time jobs, so you don't get to spend a lot of time with them. So thank you, man, for being a positive role model. You definitely deserve a shout out. Now, if you yourself want to get the Thug of the Week, or perhaps nominate one of your friends or family members, all you have to do is fill out the form on the contact page of thuglifegaming.com, letting me know what makes you a thug. So, as you can see, guys, I am playing Gears of War Ultimate Edition in the background, and the first thing, obviously, that you're gonna notice right here with this freaking helicopter is how beautiful this game is. Oh god, here it comes. Look at the helicopter. Oh my god. Dude, the game looks so good, alright? That's the first thing that we're gonna talk about with this Ultimate Edition. Now, when they say that phrase, Ultimate Edition, they absolutely mean it. I mean, this is not the Gears of War 1 that you and I are used to. Now, Gears 1 came out in November of 2006, and at the time, it was looked at as being one of, if not the most visually appealing games. So with that being said, it was very important for them to improve upon the graphics in order to meet today's standards on new generation consoles, and to put it simple for you guys, they very much succeeded. You can see perfect examples of this right now in the cutscene that you are watching with the improved particle effects, explosions, the improved audio, and textures. But the visual aspects of this game are just one of the things that makes the Gears of War franchise so phenomenal. The other aspect that is the main highlight of it is the gameplay itself. And really, I noticed the improvements of the gameplay as soon as I started up the game, and that's because of the full resolution 60 frames per second that you will be experiencing whether you're playing campaign or multiplayer. I mean, not a frame dropped. It's completely smooth. Honestly, as soon as I started moving my character, I was like, ooh. This is pretty damn smooth. And ultimately, it adds to how engaging the game is, because when you first experienced Gears of War back in the Dizzy, okay, you were not running at 60 frames per second, so it almost feels like you're playing a brand new experience. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about in terms of the campaign is the creativity that's been brought to collecting the COG tags. Now, if you don't remember what these are, they are essentially the same thing as dog tags, and they act as the form of collectibles that you gather throughout playing the campaign. You get achievements for them, and it can be a lot of fun, but it can also be kind of annoying. However, Gears of War Ultimate Edition has brought a little bit more purpose to collecting these COG tags and has made it a little bit more fun. As you collect them, you gradually unlock the Gears of War comic book series that gives you further insight on the Gears of War storyline to help better prepare you for Gears 4. As you unlock each comic book, you can then flip through the pages, zoom in on the page, and read it for yourself. This is actually the third time that I have been impressed with the personality behind the new development studio that is making Gears of War. The studio's name, of course, is called The Coalition. The first time I was impressed with them, was during the E3 demo of Gears 4. They're really bringing back a darker theme to the game. It's a little bit more scary, a little bit more suspenseful. The second time I was impressed with them was with their YouTube series called Gears Inc. They go out and they find fans that have Gears of War tattoos, and completely for free, they remaster their tattoos to look amazing. It just shows how grateful they are to all of their fans, and I think it's awesome. The third of which, obviously, is right here with this comic book series. It's a lot of fun for the fans, and it really gets you excited to see, you know, what creativity they're gonna bring while revamping Gears of War. So now that we've mentioned a little bit about the campaign, what about the multiplayer? Well, you're getting a lot of the same positives, especially with the visuals. You're getting, you know, full resolution, 60 frames per second, all of the texture, lighting, and just visual effects in general look great. But my favorite aspect of the online is that you no longer have to deal with host advantage. Oh my god. They have dedicated servers for Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and it's a blessing. Dude, every time back in the day when Gears first came out, every time I got sniped with a freaking shotgun, I wanted to rip the skull out of my own face, pour hot sauce all over it, and then stomp it into the ground. Ugh. It's so smooth. You don't have to worry about any of that bullshit. And along with, you know, the great multiplayer of this game, you're also getting 20 of the original multiplayer maps. You're getting the ones that originally shipped with the game, but you're also getting all of the DLC maps completely for free. But now that we've mentioned pricing, okay, let's put something into perspective for those of you that are maybe thinking about buying Ultimate Edition, but you're not really sure. First of all, you're getting Gears of War 1 completely remastered for just $40. That's right, you're not even paying the full $60 price of a video game. Now, with this, you're also getting all of the DLC maps from the original game, and coming this fall, you're going to be able to play Gears of War 2, 3, and Gears of War Judgment completely for free if you purchase Ultimate Edition. Now, if that's not a good deal, I don't know what is. If you're a true gamer and you own a freaking Xbox, you have got to go out and pick this up. But that is it for this video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Don't worry, you'll see me playing a lot more Gears of War Ultimate Edition. I'll be making videos here on YouTube with it, as well as streaming it during the Twitch Tuesday live streams. So I plan on having much more fun with this title. But don't forget to comment below, click that thumbs up button, share the video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to this freaking channel already, then I'll just go to the dance by myself, and I'll just be by myself. Is that too personal? Is that too personal? Right there. Alright. Alright, guys. That is not actually something that happened to me. Or is it? Alright, guys, you know the deal, baby. Keep living that life, because that is what thugs do. I'm out of here, guys. Take it easy.